Welcome to this WebFactory tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about the basics of HTML, things like opening and closing tags, adding text, changing the website's title, and attaching an external CSS style sheet. To get us started, we're going to start by opening our favourite web editor. So in this case I'm using Notepad++. Now, we want to start off by saving a blank file as index.html. So under your format list, you want to select HTML and call it index. In this case, I've already got it, so I'm just going to go save and replace it. Now that we've got our blank file, we're going to open a thing called an HTML tag. This is what it starts with when it opens, and this is what it starts with when it closes. So, to start with, we're going to use an HTML tag. HTML tags are used for all of your HTML code, so that if you have any other sort of PHP code in your website, it won't actually flow over and affect that. So when we're working with tags, we're always going to close it to stop it from flowing over onto the next tag. So we want to go /HTML and then close it. So all tags we use, whether it's body, header 1, that sort of thing, whenever we end it, it always has a / to start with. Now, we're going to start with a title. Now, this function is used for changing the window name and the tab name. So if I go and type in tutorial web page, and if I save that, and we go into our directory, and open the web page, you notice it says up in the corner, tutorial web page. So that means the coding's all worked, and you can carry on. So once this is done, we're going to start by adding a body tag. This is used for content and all of your image codes, hyperlinks, pretty much anything that is seen. So we want to close it again. Now in here, we're going to start off by making a header. I mean, this is all very basic stuff. It's not going to include formatting. That's what CSS is used for. That'll be done in another tutorial. So start off by using header 1, h1, and of course, like always, we close it. In here we're going to type in, welcome to my website. If you want, you can add a subheading. You don't have to, but in this case we are. So header 2, we're going to close this header 2. Sorry, forgot that dash. And you're going to type in just whatever you want. So in this case we're going to write a very nice page. And to add content, we use a p function, which is used for paragraph. And we close it again. And here we're going to write our content. So this is my website's content. When you're done with that, we can save it and take a look. Refresh your page. You'll notice it says tutorial website, like we did before. Welcome to my website, a very nice page, and this is my website's content. You'll notice that header 1 is the biggest, header 2 is smaller, and paragraph is just normal text size. So this is how we do formatting when we're using header 1, header 2, that sort of thing. It's just the easiest way to identify what size your text is going to be, instead of having to fiddle around with your font sizes. Now, most websites run off what you would call a CSS style sheet. This is an external file that has all your formatting for your header 1s, header 2s, paragraphs, anything like that. So, we're going to start off by using a head tag and close it as usual. Now in here, we're going to create an opening bracket, link, rel equals style, sorry, spelled that wrong, style, sheet, href. Now href stands for the file's location. So in here we're going to go equals style.css. Now if you were going to use something else like a style sheet in a folder, then you would go you'd go the folder's name /style. So in this tutorial we're not using it in a folder, so we're just going to have style.css like that, and then we'll go type equals text /CSS and close that. So this is how we attach a style sheet. In this video we're not going to show you how style sheets work, but you can tune into our introduction to CSS video to see how to get a basic CSS setup going. So in CSS you can do colors, fonts, background images, all sorts. So that'll be our next video. Stay tuned, rate and subscribe.